Everybody here, we're in Huntington Park. Named after QUIGLEY'S Huntington, the third member of the Big Four. They got the contract to build the railroad, 1862. No manufacturing taking place in California. None. We had to import everything from the East Coast. The railroad hadn't been built yet, so it took 6 months to get anything here by ship or across land. And so QUIGLEY'S Huntington, member of the Big Four, moved back to Washington, D.C. with his wife and began to buy all the equipment, shovels, wheelbarrows, nitroglycerin, tents, locomotives, everything had to come across country or around the Horn. And so he went back there, but he was always seen with his niece. His niece, Arabella, about 30 years his junior. Very pretty lady, that's right, very pretty lady. So the whole time they're building the railroad, 1869 they completed it. He's seen with his niece. 1870s, his wife dies, and there was an obituary in the paper, and everybody goes, "Oh my gosh, we've all met his niece, but we've never met his wife." And a year later, he married Arabella, and she's a fine interior decorator for the Vanderbilts and all the people of New York. They have money, and they decide to build. She loves the East Coast. Decide to build or buy a mansion out here in San Francisco where the corporate office is. And so they buy the mansion, and it's sitting right here where the park is. It's white, don't let it fool you, it's just wood painted white. And it sits right here. They buy it, she decorates. And as most women said at that time, just like Mary Hopkins, "I really don't like it here. Can we go back to the East Coast where I really like it?" And they do. She's decorated. The house is pretty much empty. They come out here a few times. And when he dies in 1900, QUIGLEY'S leaves everything to his nephew, Herb Huntington, Huntington Beach, California. Okay, that's Herb Huntington, and to his wife, Arabella. And Arabella is a beautiful woman, as you can see, and Herb is about her age. And he's always thought she was beautiful, but of course she was married to the uncle. Now he's dead. He begins to pursue her, and he wants her to move to L.A. Well, my God, move to L.A. from the East Coast, 1890s, 1900. You think it's bad now? Anybody live in LA? So, but oh my God, no way. They eventually married, and they eventually build a mansion in San Marino. And Arabella and Henry Huntington will create what for us? What? What did they create? The Huntington Library. You are exactly right. The Huntington Library. Who's been to the Huntington Library? Not enough of you. Fabulous, right? Fabulous? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. What they left us in art and in books and the gardens and everything. All because of Arabella and Henry Huntington. And QUIGLEY'S was never interested in that. No, not really. He wanted to continue to build railroads, and he did that all his life till he died. So, 1906, this burns down. And it sits here as an empty lot till 1915 when Arabella gives it to the city of San Francisco and says, "I want you to create a park here in QUIGLEY'S name, and I want it to be for the nannies of Nob Hill and the children they take care of, the nannies." So a cute story. You're going to find that this is now not so much for the nannies, but you come here day and night and you're going to find this to be a dog park. The dog park. But just last week, one of our guides wrote, after her tour, she said, I was giving a tour, they were standing here, somewhere up here. A lady came with a nice little carrier, pink and green, like you'd carry an animal in, had a heart-shaped door on it, and she puts it down over here in the grass, and she opens up the door, and she takes out Barbara and George, two little turtles to munch on. God, I wish she was here today. I think that's great entertainment, isn't it? Great entertainment. She was happy as could be. And so was Barbara and George. You never know what you're going to see.